Hello, and welcome back to Corona Trials with Brian. I have done some work off camera since last time. While we're here at the monument, we had been looking around for all the wools, and it looked like brown wool was going to be next, and then there was black, gray, light gray, and white. But then I looked in the emerald chest, and it has brown next, and then it has white, light gray, dark gray, and black. And I talked to Render, and he says brown is not next. And so the fact that I found the white at the end of the last episode meant that I was not doing things out of order. And I don't really like that. We can talk about it a little bit more on the way. Basically, I'm going to go ahead and drink speed and fire resistance. Then we can just kind of talk on the way over. As I run over, I don't like the inconsistency in terms of the fact that everything had been in order and the order of the emerald chest agreed with the order of the wools around the monument, and then all of a sudden it changed and they no longer agreed, and also the brown doesn't seem to agree with either order in terms of where its placement in the map is. And so, I don't know, it's a minor inconsistency, but it's one that bothers me. And so I know Render likes the color aesthetic, the way he has his things set up at the monument. But there's a trade-off in terms of having people have the right expectations. Let's see. I am trying to go to this shortcut down here. And yeah, right. I should talk about the things that I enchanted off camera as well. You may have noticed that I'm wearing diamond pants. I did a little bit of enchanting and used some experience bottles. I managed to get Unbreaking 3 Protection 4 pants, which is pretty great. And I think that's the only new thing I enchanted. I'm still wearing all this armor. I also made sure I had a recovery kit so that if I die, I have like a good set of armor and everything. But we still have 6 minutes of all of our stuff going. So let's get a potion on the bar in case we need it. And head back into this area. So what was the name of this area? Hold on. The Crying Crystal Redux. And basically what we discovered about it is that it contains lots of different ores in big groups, including a bunch of diamonds on the ceiling. I saw the diamond ore. I didn't realize, I think there's diamond blocks up there as well when I was reviewing the video from last time. And we also found the location of the white wool, which is right down there. And so I've actually somewhat secured that area, but I'm not immediately going to go for the white wool. Instead, what I want to do is just see if you can kind of walk in a circle up around this area, because we still have a music disc to find. Actually, I'm saying we have a music disc to find. There's only 12 music discs, but there's 16 colors of wool. And so my assumption would be the last 4 areas, which, again, depending upon the order, would be white, light gray, dark gray, and black, would not have a music disc. But they do have emeralds as well, so even there may or may not be a music disc here, but there definitely ought to be an emerald. And so the question becomes, where is the emerald? And also, where is going to be the next direction that we can go in this area? And so basically my plan is just kind of, hello, Iron Golem. Run around, light things up, see what else we can discover in this area. I do want to see also if there is a pathway that kind of brings me steadily climbing upwards, and eventually I end up at the diamond ore. Ooh, hello. Is there anything cool down here? Diamond ore at the ceiling, because I would like to get some more diamonds so that I can... Ooh, another... Okay, gas spawner right up there. Let's go for that next, I think. Yeah, I'd like to get the diamonds so that I can, build things and all that good stuff. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Great, thank you. Since I just saw that there's a bunch of spawners there, we'll do that. And, ooh, actually, is this a cave? Oh, crap. That was a huge trap that I just set off, probably. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. Oh, I missed? Really? I thought I was dead on. All right, that one's dead on. Oh boy. I've all of a sudden gone into a little bit of a mess-making mode, so let's stop talking about the big picture and start focusing on the matter at hand, the enemies who are right in front of me. Wouldn't mind getting more experience, because I would like to do some more enchanting, assuming we manage to get some more diamonds and have some things to enchant. There is still the gas spawner back up behind me, so I guess it's probably the next priority to break. So let's go do that. It appears to be right here, and I think we still have like 2 ghasts alive in the area. But I don't know that they necessarily see me or are trying to target me right now. So rather than worry about them... Ah, darn it. Found me. Alright, one down. The other one hasn't found me yet. It would appear. There's my gas spawner. Okay, gas spawner broken. Great. Where is the other ghast? There he is. Okay, he is out of the way. Alright, so these are problem solved. There is a creeper down here. Let's take advantage of the infinity bow to deal with him. And I guess that's one of the golem guys or whatever. Okay, so this area is good. I do want to kind of go around this cave and see. I stepped on some pressure plates over here. That I was not thinking at all about possibilities of traps, and we're into the hard area of the map now, and so I should really be thinking about possibilities of traps. But I didn't hear anything go off or see anything go off. Did it try to equip me with armor again? Is it one of those types of traps? Yes, more leather mending armor traps, it would appear. Interesting. Could it equip, can you equip a zombie using a dispenser like that, I wonder? And then are they all the same thing, basically? Is the other thing I'm wondering? Yeah, it looks like it. And so it's basically, if I stepped anywhere, it would try to put crummy mending, cursed binding armor on me. Okay, so clever trap in case someone's armor had recently broken. My pants were the only thing that were getting near breaking, and so I just replaced that. So this particular trap did not affect me. But it is a lesson in keeping your eye out for traps. Ooh, I see something up ahead. So it does appear that we are actually going in a useful direction. It also does appear that there's a lot of golems over here. So let's try to get some light out to try to make them stop spawning. I think they were spawning out of the ceiling, like right up there. Let's get a little bit more light right here, because I expect that there are still some spawners I have not found. And... okay, so if there's golem spawners in here, we have plenty of them around, and so I don't really need them. So I'm actually going to go ahead and also break them so that I can get the experience. Thank you very much. And actually redstone is something that I'm running a little bit low on, and so having a little bit of extra redstone, and actually currently it's not going in my inventory, would not suck. Alright, but we'll go ahead and destroy those spawners, get the experience, and get a look at what is here. This looks like it might be like a pathway to a new intersection, quite possibly. I did not mean to break those blocks, but I've done it. So let's see what this is. That definitely looks like it could be a shortcut and a pathway to a new intersection. Let's check out the shortcut first. I'm hoping this goes back to the fourth portion of intersection 1 connector thing that I tried to dig through earlier, and it said, what are you doing, with a sign and a frowny face? The sign and a frowny face? Yes, it is. Great. Okay. So I'm very happy that we have now a new shortcut that brings us back over here a lot more quickly. And so I presume over here then we are going to find... whoa. Whoa. Okay, this is another case where we need to put on the night vision for a moment. And my fire resist is about to run out. Alright, this must use like the full map height. That is a crazy area. Okay, there's a creeper up there, so monsters can spawn up here. Okay, so we got a sense of that. That would appear to be intersection 4. I'm not ready to go to intersection 4 yet because we still have the wool to safely recover, even though we know where it is. We have diamonds that we want to get out of the ceiling. And we have a emerald in this area that we have yet to find. I think there's only one emerald in the white wool area. But it is the case that our potions just wore off, so let's get some new ones. So we'll do that. Oops, hey. And we'll do this. And you know what? I don't even need to be carrying the glass bottles. Like, I have tons and tons of them, so it's not a big deal if they are gone. All right. So, and a ghast here, actually, I wouldn't mind having. So we'll go ahead and get that in my inventory and get that back in the bar. Great. So let's continue to circle around and see if it's possible to kind of just like spiral up and through this area. Like, I wonder if there is kind of a reasonable path that you can simply take that will bring you up high, or if it's the case that you simply have to climb in order to get all the way up to the ceiling to where the diamonds are. And you know what? I didn't actually look very carefully around to see if there might be another area that also has diamonds. So that might be worth taking a look at some point. Okay, coal golem, you are not super threatening. So we'll go ahead and get rid of you. I did not see exactly where he came from, but I assume, yeah, there's a bunch of coal over here. Okay, so there's the coal golem spawner, one would presume, based on everything we've learned thus far about how these golem spawners appear and work. All right, so when you see a big patch, there's a coal golem spawner in here, and so I could break it. All right, I'm probably within range of some other spawner somewhere. Oh, hello, creeper. I think I need to... I want to be somewhere where I feel safe for a moment, and then just put on the night vision. I guess I kind of feel safe enough for the moment. Okay, so there's the diamonds. We're getting a little bit closer to them. Let's put this on. This almost kind of goes up there, but not really. And... all right, there's more creepers over here, so let's switch back to the shield. We have like 10 seconds of night vision before it wears off. If I go this way... ooh, Enderman! Oh. I saw another black guy spawn, and I was like, did we finally find an Enderman spawner? But no, it was another coal golem. Who was the guy wearing black. Alright, baby zombie, you can just get knocked off. Hello. Let's see. So what else do I want out of this area? Mostly that. I see a bunch of green over there, but it's probably just an emerald spire as opposed to something that leads us to the actual emerald in this area, but I want to take a closer look at it in a moment. There was an enchanted book on the ground, but I don't really care about the enchanted book all that much. So instead, we're just going to run through. Okay, more lapis golems, more monster spawners. The monster spawners are probably good to take out because there's 4 of them clustered together. And it'll include creepers. And so let's try to circle back around here. Surprised the creepers didn't spawn, actually. And at least get that lit up. And it looks like there was possibly something down here. Hold on. Let's do a couple of things. For one... let's eat some food. I'm very good at stopping talking when I eat food, and I think it's just because the food eating noise is a rather loud noise in Minecraft. And so I've just like trained myself to not try to talk over it, which probably isn't necessary because the way that I do recording, I end up turning down the game sounds a few decibels in post when I'm actually editing the video together. Ooh. All right, apparently some monsters got in a fight over here. But yeah, as a result, some sounds that are very loud, I tend not to try not to talk over. And the food eating sound is one of them. All right. So I said I was going to look back over at the emeralds to make sure that it didn't look like there was actually an emerald box over there. So let's do that now that I feel a little bit safer in this corner of the area. I hear probably a golem still running around behind me, but that's fine. There's another golem down there, but that's fine. I think I can go somewhat safely up here now. Actually, there's still one more creeper. Hey, buddy. Actually, 2 creepers there. Is that just some natural spawns? Or did I miss possibly a creeper spawner somewhere? Wow. I'm actually really surprised that creeper exploded. Kind of in midair. I'd already knocked him back. But I guess he hadn't been knocked back far enough. Okay. I feel like it's well enough lit over there. Okay, you're still... oh, okay. I did not see this cluster right here that contains a spawner. And so I was not sure where that iron golem was coming out from. Because I don't think the spires, these things that go up, I don't think that they have spawners in them. I think it's only the clusters in the walls that actually have the golem spawners in them. Alright. And not that it really matters, it's just like useful to understand, have expectations of the pattern in order to make predictions about where you're going to get yourself into trouble from monsters. Okay, so right over there, I do think that's just the emerald spire, and it doesn't contain an actual emerald, or if it does, I don't immediately see it right over here. So next, I'm going to light up this coal golem spawner and this little portion. Okay, there's still lapis guys over there, and I can't tell if we go further this way if there's more that can kind of circle around. And so let's try going this way again. Yeah, it seems like this. Oops, hello. All right. Oh, more. I don't like you. There's another lapis thingy. I'm not sure where the ghast was, and so I do want to try to check that out. Oh, I think I just saw the thing I'm looking for. Is it right here? No, this is just the whole other spire that I just saw from a different direction. I see. There's lots of different emerald spires. I guess it could be the case that I am meant to expect that among all of the emerald spires somewhere will be the actual emerald item. And so I should be taking a close look at them. I don't know. Let's go. How am I got still a minute and a half of like speed and different things. Let's collect some experience because I'm greedy and I want it. Let's see. I'm not sure where the ghast is right now or where he came from. Ooh! Okay, diamond golem. This is the first diamond golem that we have seen. I guess that means I'm getting closer to the diamonds, but I also wonder both how hard he's going to hit and what drops he has. If I don't find out the answer to the first question, I'm fine with that. But the second question, I do kind of want answers to. So let's see if we can determine. Okay, he didn't hit all that hard because I think I just took some damage. And I think possibly my damage sounds are broken again. And it looks like he dropped some cobblestone, honestly. Yeah, and he probably drops other things. We just haven't gotten lucky for the drops. I think possibly my damage sounds are not working. Fire resist still has 30 seconds. I'm going to restart my client since I seem relatively safe right here. All right, the client has been restarted. My fire resist is about to wear out, and so we have a good way that we can test if damage sounds are working, which is to do that. And yes, now they are. And so I get little damage ticks, and I can see myself kind of shaking. All right, so that is working once again. And now I want to go ahead and drink another speed potion and another fire resist potion. And we will go try to determine exactly where the crazy, and those can just get out of my inventory, exactly where the crazy diamond golem spawner is up here. Was it like, did he come out of the ceiling? Oh, hello. Look at the terrain, Brian. Figure out what's going on here. Let's also just kind of go ahead and add some random light around the area. Okay, there's an enderman there. Oh, there's a pocket of diamonds. Okay, so there's the... Oh, and there's a chest up here. I did not see that before. Okay, I definitely want to check that out. Is the pocket of diamonds well enough lit up? No. Because on this side, a diamond golem could probably still spawn. Oh, and there's another chest over here, and there's another diamond golem. Okay, great. Things are happening. You know what? I have a bow and arrow. Let's use some of that. It's a very good bow and arrow, actually. All right, so I'm going to pick off a few of these guys, and we will check out the chests. And this diamond golem spawner, let's see. I would like to kill him with looting. Oops. But I have to actually kill him and not miss. There we go. And this thing has looting on it, right? Yes, and so I was holding that when he died. And so I ought to get the looting effect from that. So I do want to walk over there and see if there's other drops. Inventory management is starting to become an issue, so let's go ahead and quickly put away a few things that I don't need to be holding right at the moment, such as all of that. All right, that's pretty good. And let's get this back on the bar. Running low on torches, but I can always make more. I see, there's another golem spawner right there, presumably. Actually, let's go ahead, even though I'm not fortuning, I can see that there's lots of diamonds around, and actually, since there's lots of diamonds around, even without fortune, let's just go ahead and grab a bunch. Okay, it does drop diamonds. All right, and so I don't know how many he drops, but that's cool. Oh, wow! I will take that, yes please. Honestly, I don't need a lot of this stuff. Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3, Infinity. I don't need it. I've got all this stuff. And I've already got great diamond pants. So the chest plate is nice because that just saved me another 8 diamonds. All right, so that was very nice loot up here. While we're up here, there was another chest somewhere, right? I do want to check that out, but this is a very good vantage point. Okay, so there's spawners up there. There's some spawner there. Ooh, it looks like there might be a box there. That probably has some good loot. So I want to check that out. Okay, let's go find the other chest that was over here first. That I've already forgotten where it is. Alright, there was a skeleton up on some ledge somewhere, apparently. Enderman. I think I've learned my lesson with you guys. Eventually we'll find an Enderman spawner, and I can farm Ender Pearls that way. Here's the other chest. Alright, so what is in this chest? Any chance it's a trap? Let's hope not. Just blocks. And bookshelves. I'm going to take the bookshelves because that means books, which means I can enchant more books, which means I can get sharpness. And there's definitely something exciting looking over there. Now, this whole thing might blow up if I get close to it. It looks like there's packed ice, there's diamond ore. Are there diamond blocks? Maybe it's just the packed ice that I saw that looks kind of like that. Oh, crap! Okay. Where did he just spawn from? I guess one of these or some other, maybe like inside there. It's a long-range spawner. I think we gotta know what's inside that chest, but I don't think it's a music disc. And so it would just, and it's not an emerald, so it would just be some kind of loot. At some point I gotta go in there, but I'm not immediately going in there right now. Although, can I find another direction? Like, if I want to approach this thing in the ceiling, what's the right way to do it? Because there's spawners all around. I could just try climbing all the way up into the ceiling. And actually, you know what? I've been given a bunch of blocks here, which is probably by design. He's saying, here, have some blocks. Go nuts. And so maybe I will do that. And I do have a bunch of ladders on me as well. I'm going to try to pillar up into the ceiling and see if we can get across, just as a first stab at getting over here. Oh, crap. Okay. I got stuck in some falling gravel blocks there as I tried to dig straight up into the netherrack of the ceiling. And I can't tell. I think there's some cobblestone above me. Okay, and how much higher do I have to go? If I were to go like 10 blocks higher, I think I would be kind of in the ceiling. I basically pillared up next to this lapis pillar. And so let's actually put a torch at my feet. Let's be wary of the fact that there might be lava in the ceiling, as well as the fact that there might be like some crazy TNT trap that goes off as I get in close proximity to something. Yeah, let's just go up a couple more blocks, and I think that'll probably be good. So from here, if I were to start digging over and having to deal with the gravel, it's kind of a pain in the neck. Okay, there's bedrock in the ceiling here, which could be construed as good or bad. Render presumably has expected some people to take this approach. I should expect to start hearing things spawn like gas and blazes below me. And I didn't get a good sense of how far in this direction I will have to dig before I'm above the spire. So at some point, okay, there's the ghast. And actually by monster spawning sounds, I might be able to determine when I'm there, because presumably as I get above the center, a bunch more things will start spawning. Would be my guess. I did not bring a shovel, and so I'm just using the wrong tool. I know that triggers some people's OCD sense, including mine, in many situations. So, I don't know. Apologies for that, but you'll just have to deal with it. Okay, I'm going to start staircasing down. Right now, it doesn't seem like there's a proximity trap, at the least. And so I'm going to staircase down and see if I can come back out. Okay, here's more diamonds. Come back out of the ceiling. Okay, yes, and here's some diamond glass. I think I might be in the pillar. I think I might have actually done that pretty well. Oh, wow. Is that the chest? That is a chest. Let's do this, just so I can feel a bit safer about where I am. Oh, there's emerald up here, too. Is there the emerald? There is the emerald. Neat. Holy crap. And Enchanted golden apple. Okay, that has very good properties in Render's map. So that's quite nice. There is lava here, which worries me. And did my potion effects just wear off? They did. So let's go ahead and use our final... I don't really need the speed right now, but we're going to use the speed and the fire resistance. And I guess since we have the fire resistance, honestly, what we should do is not worry about this lava and just kind of do this. Go right across. There's lots of things spawning, but I don't know that they'll be able to see me in here. And that works fine for me. We have found an objective. It's actually kind of a nice pick. I'll hold on to that. We found the emerald to this area. All right, that's fantastic. Is the chest right below me the one that I saw originally? Because I don't think this chest is the one that I saw through the window. And so I'm not sure where that is. I'm kind of curious about it, but I'm also spawning lots of things, so maybe I should be happy about what I got. Basically, Render put this together well so that you'd be curious about this pillar, both because it's filled with diamonds and because it contains an obvious window looking into some kind of treasure chest in order to get you to come over here, and then you manage to find the whatchamacallit as a result of that. It's possible I'm about to take a bunch of fall damage for a variety of reasons, and so I just want to try to look downwards and see where my pillar is. Okay, and also let's go ahead and start killing off some of the gas before they see me. Okay, there's one. That one's probably too far away. This one I think I can hit. All right, that's good. I see, this is much further down as this thing. So I'm still curious about what's there, and I may or may not try to go after it to discover that. But down here, I can dig down another few blocks, and then I go over here. Okay, I'm going to be able to dig down safely and say, oops, ouch. That wasn't so bad. Do I have one ender pearl on me? If I did, I could ender pearl down to the wool, which is way down there, and try to get the wool while I still have my potions going. Can I get down there super quickly? Actually, yeah, I could just take a water bucket down there, right? Can't I do this? What's stopping me from doing this? I don't think there's anything stopping me from doing this. It's a little bit dangerous just to kind of like hop down this far in a water stream. Oop, stay in the water, stay in the water. Water has not gone all the way down yet. But let's see if in our 5 minutes that we have left, we can also manage to grab the wool out of this place. And then we'll have both of the certain known objectives. Oops, crap, stay in the water. And where is the wool? It is right there. And yeah, I can just water bucket up there, and I know I've already broken a bunch of the spawners, and so it ought to be relatively safe. Okay, and the water's gone all the way down here. Great. Okay. So we got the emerald. Let's see if we can get the wool, and we will call this a successful episode. All right. There probably still are some spawners around here, but I think I have dealt with a lot of them. All right, and so I don't need cobble. And I don't need gunpowder. All right, white wool. Great. And yeah, I don't know that any other redstone golems or anything were spawning right there. And now to get back out of this area, I think that's kind of a pain. I think I need to like pillar back up where this water stream is, basically. I wonder, the water's going to fall down. I wonder if I can swim up part way and then place some blocks underneath me. In any case, I don't think this part will be interesting to watch. So I will meet you guys, hopefully, back at the monument. As I'm heading back to the monument, I think possibly, I don't remember, I guess the last episode, the previous episode before this one hasn't aired yet. 2 episodes ago, people were saying that I missed some chests in there, but then in the previous episode, I think I went back and got some of the chests out of there. I might have missed some chests back in the red wool area. And if I did, I apologize, but I don't know that I'm necessarily going to be going back there at this point. And at this point, I mean, I'm coming out of here with a stack of diamonds and a new shortcut to the next intersection, which presumably will be the final intersection, although it would only have 3 other branches, which would get me to the light gray, dark gray, and black areas. But then I don't know where the brown wool is going to be still. Although one imagines it's just going to be some little silly side area, and it's going to be perhaps like a traditional brown wool that's like an easy area relative to everything that's around. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. After I actually find the brown wool, perhaps I'll know how much criticism is due for it being out of order. But in any case, I have the emerald and I have the wool, so let's go ahead and place them on the monument. The emerald is emerald number 22, which goes right here, like so. And the white wool will go over in this corner, out of order, like so. Kablam! And just like that, we have 2 more pieces of the monument finished, and I have riches aplenty. Not to mention the stuff that I stored away in my shulker box. So I will sort through all that inventory before next time, but we are in great shape. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Corona Trials by renderXR. Bye-bye.